Why Russia is so worried about Ukrainian grain. Arestovich announced the insidious goal of the occupiers. Alexei Arestovich, advisor to the head of the president's office, explained that Russia is trying to eliminate Ukraine from the grain market in order to put its own grain on the market, as well as stolen from Ukraine. At the same time, Russia will raise the issue of lifting the sanctions imposed against it. Arestovich spoke about this in a conversation with Russian human rights activist Mark Feigin on June 7. All this talk about the food crisis is an attempt to squander Ukrainian producers, who are the main competitors of Russian agricultural producers, and push Russian grain onto the market, while raising the question of lifting sanctions. Otherwise, how can we push it out? Explained the advisor to the head. Besides, you need to dig a little Ukrainian grain and sell it as Russian. Everything is as usual, Arestovich added. We will remind, the Russian occupiers launched a missile strike and destroyed the second-largest grain terminal in Ukraine in Nikolaev. All grain was burned. $40 million on stolen grain. Russia sells Ukrainian wheat to Syria. The occupier is plundering Ukraine on an industrial scale. Over the past 3 months, Russia has sold $40 million worth of stolen Ukrainian grain to Syria, more than 100,000 tons of looted wheat. The Assad regime does not respond to journalists' requests, and Syrian officials in the port of Latakia, where Russian ships are unloading, also refuse to comment. But Syria is not the only country that buys grain. Ukrainian ambassador to Turkey Vasily Bodnar said that stolen wheat also ends up in Turkey. He has already appealed to the Turkish authorities with a request to solve this problem.